Hi everyone, welcome to my floor, I guess, and my suitcase, because I'm about to start packing for my vacation in Croatia, which is a yearly thing, and we go to the same place every year. We're going to Lopud Island, and I'm going to bring you along, like I do every year, since I started this channel, mainly because I'm going to be doing some knitting and crocheting, but that's a different video, so keep an eye out for that one. This time, I think I'm going to focus on the knitting because I've already shown you all of the sightseeing over the past couple of years, so I will link the videos from previous years so you can watch that, but for now we're going to focus on the knitting. I decided to bring two knitting projects, and the first pattern that I have is the 7 p.m. tank by Tiff Knit, I guess. It's a very simple cropped spaghetti strap top, and for that I went with Knitting for Olive Merino in the shade Raspberry Red. Fun. I don't really go for this color scheme usually, so that should be fun. That's going back in my vacuum bag, because I need to put all of this in the vacuum bag so that I have enough space in my suitcase. Anyway, that's the first pattern. Then the next pattern we are going to work on is called the Tight and True Cardigan by Star-Crossed Knits. And I think it's just a really adorable, light, summery kind of cardigan. And for that I'm going to use also Knitting for Olive, which is interesting because I've never worked with Knitting for Olive before. And now I'm working two projects in Knitting for Olive. And this is the Soft Silk Mohair in the shade Cherry Blossom. Again, kind of in the pink and red theme, which normally I go for blues, but it should be fun. And yeah, that's what we have. The other yarn that I have here is for the crochet project, so you have to watch the other video to see what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, I have some other supplies. Of course, I have a bunch of knitting needles. I have all of my other stitch markers and notion stuff like that in there. And I'm ready to go. Well, I'm not ready to go. I haven't really packed anything yet, but I'm going to start packing and then I will see you in Croatia. So excited. Okay, so we just got here and I want to start immediately. So I want to start with the 7 p.m. tank. I have the yarn. Like I said, this is the Knitting for Olive Merino, and I've got my needles. And I just need to start with the front piece. Well, it's in the round, isn't it? No, it's worked flat. I thought it would be working around, but maybe at some point it will be. I think we're starting at the top. No, we're starting at the bottom of the waist, but not in the round. So yeah. Oh wait, it says here this is worked flat and seamed, and then this is worked in the round. Makes sense. So we're starting with the bottom waist section worked flat. No increases, just 15.25 centimeters. Seems simple enough. Good morning. So, it's a beautiful morning. And this is what I got done yesterday. Not much, but we had a long travel day, so that makes sense. And yeah, let's see what I can get done today.
Good morning. It's a slightly less beautiful morning than yesterday. As you can see over there and there. We also had some rain yesterday. I don't know. Hopefully today is going to be better. For my knitting, this thing is now almost at 10 inches. So about 5 more to go before I need to cast this off and start working on the back. And the back is working 3 pieces, so it's going to be slightly different. But yeah, going to finish this today definitely, because if the weather stays like this, it's not going to be a beach day, unfortunately. Good morning. So yesterday I finished the front bottom piece. Here it is. And I started working on the back. And for the back I need to do 3 different pieces. I started with a little ribbed piece that's going to be in the middle, and it's going to be the length of this width, if that makes sense. Because this is going to be like this, and this one is going to go up like that to match this one. And then I need to do 2 more pieces. But first I need to finish this ribbed piece, which is a 1x1, so it's very annoying. But yeah, going to do that. It's sunny today. Yesterday it also was sunny, but in the morning it wasn't. Later in the day it was. So yeah. I mean, close enough. I really don't want to do the ribbing anymore, so I think I can make it work like this if I just stretch this out a little bit when I sew everything together. But yeah, I'm so done with the ribbing. I'm going to bind off now using the Italian bind off, and then I'm going to work on the other back pieces, and they should be done much quicker. Good morning. It's another beautiful day. And I now have the rib piece and the other 2 tiny back pieces. Now I need to seam everything together using mattress stitch. So we've got the front, then 1 small back piece, rib piece, small back piece, other side of the front. And then I need to pick up stitches on the edge that's not the double knitted edge, and start working the top section in the round, which is great. So yeah, let's seam and then pick up stitches. Good morning. I am just finished the increases to create the darts. Beautiful. And now I just need to work stockinette for a little bit before we can bind off the back and work on the front section only. But yeah, almost done, I think. Looking great. And it's done. I could have sized down. It's a little bit big, but I added a little drawstring around the edge here to make it fit nicer, but looks nice. Now, it's time for the second project. Try it in true cardigan. And I'm using the Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in cherry blossom. And I just need to start with I'm going to start with the upper back and just work some German short rows and just work my way down. Good morning. I finished these short rows and I still need to do about 6 rows of stockinette. I need to work on underarm increases. And then I can put this on hold. I need to pick up stitches along this edge to work on one of the pieces. But yeah, it's lovely light see-through fabric. Good morning. It's the next day and I finished doing all of the increases for the V-neck and the armhole for one of the front pieces. This now needs to be put on hold. I'm just going to leave it on this needle. And then I need to pick up stitches on the other shoulder and just do the same but mirrored. So yeah. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. I finished the other front piece and it's all now joined with the back piece. And I had to try it on at this point to check if I'm at the right place, I guess. And it's what's looking like. And it's exactly where it needs to be, so I can continue. I now need to start decreasing. And then I need to try it on again before I can make the first channel. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Hi. I didn't give an update this morning, I forgot. But let me show you what I've been up to. Here we have what I have so far. So in here we have the I-cord tie that I made. It's kind of enclosed in the cardigan, I guess. I'm now working on the second I-cord channel. And I'm now at the point where I need to get my other I-cord that I made. Here it is. And I'm going to put it in between these two and close it up with it in between it so that I don't have to thread it through the thing, because that's really annoying with Mohan. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Once I've done that, I need to work on the peplum part at the bottom. Then we can work on, I think I need to do an I-cord bind off. So that's probably going to take most of the day. Yeah, I need to do an I-cord bind off for the bottom hem, and I need to do a neckline edge, which is also the 3-stitch I-cord bind off. And then the sleeves, but I don't think it's going to happen today. I'm going to first finish the second channel, work the peplum hem edge thing, and then the I-cord.
Okay, I'm working the I-cord bind off, and I just quickly want to show you what I like to do, because I find kind of like the version when you have to put the stitches back on the needle really annoying. So what I like to do is use 3 needles. So I have the edge that I want to bind off just on this needle. I have this needle that now has the 3 I-cord stitches, and I have an extra needle. So what I like to do is just grab 1 stitch from the edge that needs to be bind off, use my other needle to work the I-cord bind off, and then repeat. So picking up a stitch from here, get my other needle, work the I-cord bind off. It's still a lot of work. It takes a long time, but I don't know, I just find this a little bit easier than the original I-cord bind off version. Good morning. It's of course another beautiful day. I finished the hem, the ruffled peplum hem, as well as the I-cord bind off, and then I also worked a I-cord edge around the neckline. So that's all done, and now it's time to work on the sleeve. So I picked up the sleeve stitches, and I just need to do a lot of stuff. I need to first increase the stitch count to create the puff sleeves. I need to do a bunch of short rows, and then I also need to do a ruffled edge like I did here, but on the sleeve, and then another I-cord bind off. But it's starting to come together. Should be done, I guess, pretty soon, but who knows. Let's see how far I can get today. And here it is, the tight and true cardigan all done, and I think it looks adorable. It's so pretty. I'm so happy with this. I love it. It's so nice to also just layer over different clothing. In this footage I'm just wearing it over a little black crop top with my skirt, but it also works so well over different dresses that I own, and I've even already worn this for a different video over one of my favorite linen dresses I ever made, so you will see that soon if you stay tuned. But yeah, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy with it, and just in general I'm so happy with how both projects turned out. I think with that I'm just going to leave it here. I'm actually going to leave you with some snorkeling footage so you can watch some fishies and caves and stuff like that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for the crochet version of this video, I guess. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!